Nu är nya Casumo.com här. Just nu får du dubbelt på kontot och 110 gratis chanser att vinna storkovan. Casumo, ett kasino. Casumo.com.
Alright, man, it looks like it's going to be another B-split push coming up here, standard as could be for the T side.
Yeah, they are getting ready for it right now. They've got two people coming out through the middle, 3 people through upper dark at the moment. There's counter-terrorist holding one guy inside the B-bomb site, one guy down towards the middle of the map.
Yeah, that B-slope man on CT side is going to be the linchpin here. T side, they've managed to put the CT smoke down. No support coming in from the A site here for the defense. It's all going to come down to the entry shots here, the man making the plan.
It's getting kind of cold in here.
Yeah, man, did you leave the window open?
I don't think so. This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth. You can take the blue, or the red pill, or the green one.
What? There's a green one? Sweet.
Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I believe we are about to be ready here with the actual game. Some issues to start off with, XSplit being weird, and also Semler's been a bit caught off, so as you can maybe tell, the box beneath me is weirdly empty. So he will be joining us soon enough, and maybe even later tonight we might have Natu joining us for a little bit of color casting as well, which is always good. Natu is really good at that, so we'll see. For tonight, at least for the first part of this game, it's going to be just me here at the channel, and Semler's joining later on, Natu maybe too, and then we'll have a real party. To start off with, we have Virtus.Pro and London Conspiracy. So welcome to Room on Fire and the Caseking King of Kings tournament going on here. It's a best-of-1 game coming up. It will be on Overpass, and you're at Room on Fire, so welcome to the channel. Hope you guys have already followed and subscribed and all that stuff. And in the meantime, also go and check out facebook.com/Caseking Gaming and like that Facebook page. Really appreciate it if you do. But enough talk for now. I think we should switch it on over into the game. It's been a long time since I've been doing any kind of solo casting, so it will be an interesting experience. But the upside is, there's no one here to disagree with me, so I think that means everything I say is pretty much just, you know, going to be right, and that's great. There has to be an upside, right? The other upside is it's a best-of-1 game and it's an overpass, which is definitely weird. There are a couple of maps you don't want to play in best-of-1s, and traditionally, Nuke would have been the other one, and I guess overpass also is, because it's such a CT-sided map. People tend to go for Inferno or Dust 2. Now, Virtus.Pro didn't want to play Dust 2, and actually they didn't want to play Inferno either, which is the one map that London Conspiracy sort of historically have been pretty good at playing, so can't really blame them for it, so that's why we ended up here. Pretty easy, in fact, to figure out. But also kind of fun. Cobblestone was banned out by London Conspiracy. They didn't want to have fun with that at all, so that's a shame. No one ever gets to see Cobblestone these days. I think they are all on the server. There was, yeah, so Enter is actually playing in the lineup. I think it was supposed to be PRB as far as I'm aware. The PRB was having some connection issues, and now we have Enter instead. Another Norwegian player who happens to be Warclown's brother, in case anyone doesn't know. And is actually a very, very good player. Just doesn't play nearly enough, but if there was another sort of top Norwegian team that he could fit into, maybe I'd be pretty excited if he could find his way in there. Someone made a team with him and maybe Sentries too, although Sentries doesn't seem to get along with any other Norwegian players, or at least it's always ending up in various Danish or German teams or something like that. But yeah, could be a fun team anyway. Don't think we've managed to get through the knife round yet, so we're just waiting for everything to settle down, and then we will be good to go. But I hope you guys are going to enjoy your evening here on the stream. And I'll do my best to keep an eye on the chat, because actually that's one thing I remember, generally speaking. When you're solo casting, the chat helps, because that way I have something to talk about. Yeah, I tend to fly around a lot with the camera when I'm not doing anything else and just talking. And actually someone tweeted at me yesterday saying it was really annoying. It made him dizzy when I was flying around too much. So I'll try not to do that. I wish there was a way to control the camera speed when you're flying around, because actually, I mean, the only way you can do it is you can walk. So if you just fly around like this normally, you just, you know, fly at full speed. If you do this, then you kind of fly a little bit slower. But I wish you could go even slower, so that it could just be a little bit, you know, more smooth. Well, I know already. The knife is going on. So once again, welcome to the show. This is the second group here at the King of Kings tournament, sponsored by Caseking, and it's Virtus.Pro and London Conspiracy. The winners, they get to go on to play in a best-of-3 later on tonight. At least as far as I know, we may have some scheduling conflicts, but we'll hopefully sort it out. The other two teams in this group are Titan and Mousesport. So again, a big welcome to the show, and let's find out who's going to be winning this knife round. It's pretty important on Overpass, because as we said earlier, it's a pretty CT-sided map, so you do want to try and win. Doing GTA view is kind of difficult here because all the scenery. We'll do our best anyway. Alright, it's going to be Virtus.Pro. No real battle there. They did just fine. Definitely a big start for them, and no surprise they will be staying. So let's see how they manage to actually do this pistol round. Traditionally speaking, people tend to be holding really far back in the bomb sites, on the A bomb site when it's a pistol round. Rifle rounds, be really surprised if we don't see Pasha ending up somewhere down here with the AWP or the auto sniper, depending on how much money they have. But in pistols, they might be a little bit more slow. And that is Pasha, by the way, tagged up as Nila, which I think is his daughter's name, isn't it? Proud Dad. She should be. On the London Conspiracy side, I actually have no idea how LC play on Overpass. So, I mean, we get to learn a little bit something. The LC lineup is, of course, Skirk, Rain, Rubino, Polly, and then they've got Enter in here. I believe normally it would have been PRB, if I'm not mistaken. It's cool that they could get Enter to stand in. Again, a very capable player. But missing PRB is obviously going to be an issue for them no matter what. So we'll see if they can show us something cool and new. So many things that have gone unexplored on this map. Even I know a couple of tricks that I'm pretty sure no one else has figured out yet. So there's lots of room for exploration. Maybe we'll see some of it here today. Virtus.Pro, armor on 4 people, and then Neo's the only one with kits and grenades here. Smoke grenade to buy a little bit of time. Maybe it could have worked. Kind of almost wanted him to have an HE in this bomb site just because of this this pipe down here that's so narrow. Initially, a lot of people rushing in towards the sewer area. And LC getting a good amount of control early on. Bit of wallbang going through. Actually, Taz did take some damage from that. So Rain guessing the angle. Not too hard to do, really. And Taz just wanted to jump on the other side to get a little bit of information, which is generally a good idea, too. Snags down here, taking a fight with Enter, long range. Not afraid at all, in fact, to take this fight with the USPS, and he should definitely do that as well. USPS should have an advantage at this range. But he's not coming up with any kind of kills. Taz still jumping. The bomb is in there, but he just can't see it. And over at the other side of the map. Oh, that's a nice shot from Rain. We got interrupted. Taz goes down and Rain catches him mid-air. And he even puts out a smiley face. And I can't really blame him. And now they're going to try and fake the A bomb site here. This is just a distraction. The bomb is going to go into B. And they clear up the entire B bomb site. Pasha's going to go down, leaving it all to Bayali here. 1 on 5. Great start for London Conspiracy. What an insane shot coming out there from Rain. 1 bullet left. And he's going to miss it. So double for Skirk, double for Rain. And Rubino helping out a little bit with one of the kills there. Pretty good round from LC. I don't know. That is, I mean, one of the issues with playing as defensively as they did up here is that you really can't know if it's a fake or not until you spot the bomb. And by the time they spotted the bomb, everyone in the B-bomb set had died. And it started off with Taz before anything else really happened. So just not a lot of information to Virtus.Pro to base their rotations on. Just trying to do it as good as they could, really. Nice setup over here by Ali down in Connector and Pasha waiting over by the restrooms. But they're not... Well, so far they're not going to catch anybody. Rubino pretty the closest guy by. Very defensive setup. Look at this line almost going across the map here for London Conspiracy. Just covering everything. They really want to make sure that Virtus.Pro don't sneak up, which is actually something that VP have done in the past when we've seen them play on this map. So maybe LC have done just a little bit of homework and know that that's a potential strat from them. Snags waiting here. P250 in hand, and he's going to go down pretty quickly. Bayali wants to come in with the Deagle as well. Taz, good running headshot on Polly, but it was outside of headshot range, so not going to get the kill just yet, and he's out of bullets, trying to reload, not going to get a chance. Bayali goes down as well. That leaves Pasha. 1 on 4. A lot of damage being dealt here. Polly down to 17, Skirk down to 25. But that is about it. Pasha, don't think he can... If he can save this CZ75 armor, that wouldn't be too bad. He's going to probably need that for the upcoming rounds. If he's in the right spot, in the right place, maybe he could do some damage with it. But this round, it's not going to be anything else. And he's not even going to get any kind of exit kills. Ensa, I think, is not even close by now. He's going to run the other way, probably. So, not much chance for Pasha here to really do anything. Is he going to really run into Ensa? It'd be great if he can steal a Galil. That would be so big. He's not close enough. So that's going to be the end of the round. What noise was that? I have absolutely no idea what just made that noise on my PC. It's really weird. Alright. I'm just going to ignore that for a second. Third round coming up. And no surprise, Virtus.Pro do not have any kind of rifles or anything, as they shouldn't have. In fact, they should probably just do their best to to eco as much as they can. Make sure they get rifles. Again, AWP over on over by the picnic area over here is one of the things that's worked really well for VP previously, so I'll be a little bit upset if they end up waiting too many rounds. People are saying it's a Mario 1-up. It did kind of sound like that, didn't it? But I'm pretty sure I have almost everything muted, so I don't know what made that sound. Just gonna try and ignore it. Bomb still all the way back. LC just taking a peek in. The Norwegian team is really... They're getting a little bit paranoid about walking into any kind of traps, but it's not really paranoia if they're out to get you, and that is pretty much what Virtus.Pro are doing here. They do have a bit of a stack down towards B, leaving actually Neo up on the sniper spot as well. I'm wondering, is Neo somehow AFK? He looks like a person that's been disconnected, especially now that he's not moving, so that might be a bit of an issue. Hopefully VP are going to bring that back. Good opening kill as Rubino goes down, but Pasha does too. Some grenades sailing into the bomb site, and this is going to be an A push. And Virtus.Pro have actually figured this out, so they have a couple of people who have got into better positions here. Taz being up close, Polly will get the return kill. I think they spotted out Taz, and that's obviously an issue. Pause being called for us now. Even Virtus.Pro have realized that Neo is out of it. Snags, is he going to stay and defend him bravely? Or is he just going to go for an exit kill? He will find Rain and picks up an AK and starts to run away. Checks Neo. And Neo is gone. So no more protection going on there. 1 on 3. And apparently there is some DDoSing going on, which is always delightful. Sometimes, you know, you just get too bored of things running smoothly and you just need a little bit of an interruption. Pauline, almost getting found here. Snags. Really doesn't want to jump the gun and throw his life away. He's going to die to the bomb anyway, Snags. That's right on top of you almost. So, yeah, that's one of the things with having a new map. Obviously, you need to learn the blast radius of that bomb. And apparently this stairwell here, just not far away. So now all of you guys know at least. And that's going to be it. 3-0. And now we're waiting for Neo to get back in. So, I apologize, guys. It's out of my hands. I wish I could change it. But so far, we're powerless against the DDoSing trends. Now, shall I share with you one of the things that I thought you could do on this map? I mean, it'd be slightly cooler if I didn't share it and just try to make one of the teams do it. But I feel like I should do it anyway. So, what I realized, like the first day I tried this map, I spent 3 hours or something running around with SV impacts on. So I could actually see where I was shooting and try to wallbang everything. And one of the things I realized is if you walk up to the sniper spot, you can actually wallbang from this spot all the way over. There's this electric box, and which neatly signifies headshot range inside this. So if you shoot right next to it here, or on the other side, you can shoot all through this hallway pretty much if you want. You can pretty much wallbang people running up through here. Now, the timing is a little bit tricky because the T's actually spawn pretty close to, and they're obviously going to be running straight away. So you might not catch them every time, but you could probably do that. Now, what's really interesting to me, and I figured this out a little while later, I think if you do a boost in this bomb site and look over this wall, you can actually probably wallbang T's all the way down here as they come in, no matter where they're running, if you're fast enough. So, I think this could potentially be a big problem for the map, because there's almost no way to punish people doing that if you could do it just fast enough. So, I don't know if there's a way to... I haven't tested this out yet with any friends or anything. I'm going to need someone to try and look over this wall and see if you actually can shoot through right at this range here. But if you can, probably going to be interesting. Ah, yeah. And apart from that, there's a lot of all the cool stuff in this map. There was a wallbang spot, which I'm not sure they've changed or not, but you used to be able to wallbang through this wall right here into the lower. Probably fairly useless. Maybe, I mean, if you can do it from the terrorist side too, it's a really, really, really narrow pixel you have to hit, but you can actually shoot through and hit up here as well. But I don't think anyone's ever going to do that, because imagine you're standing shooting here and someone comes in from the side. It's just not that cool, but it's still kind of fun. Yeah, and those were my dogs in the background also barking, so at least I'm getting some help co-casting in that sense. Oh, it was Ebot making the noise. All right, I'm gonna mute Ebot. Apparently, Ebot sounds like a Mario game. I actually thought I always do this. I always mute my browser whenever, because I do have it open in the background, just in case some weird advert pops up and does something strange that I don't know about. don't want to broadcast that on the stream. So, but now we should have no more Mario sounds. All right. Still waiting on Neo to get back into the game. So again, I do apologize for that kind of delay. We shall see how it works out once we do get back. It's kind of an unfortunate time for him to be disconnected because this is the first buy round they have. Of course, he's going to get his money restored, but Virtus.Pro probably want to get back in and here start winning. The thing to notice, actually, in the meantime, is that they don't have money for any WP. Even if they wanted to go armorless, which I would even recommend them doing, they're not going to be doing that. Semler's playing Mario. I don't think so. I actually think Semler's having a meeting right now with very important people. So, apparently that's what he's doing. Now I was having a meeting earlier today with other important people. So much of our days, it's just being wasted away with meetings, but someone has to do it, right? Someone has to do it. So actually, I get to sit here and watch Counter-Strike instead, which I much prefer to having meetings. Much more fun. Much more interesting. What? Someone's saying I should win DreamHack on my own. I think this, even if this wallbang works, it's not going to be powerful enough that you can win DreamHack based on it. But it could be fun. I mean, look at the potential angle you could find. I kind of wish I could be in the game right now. I don't know how high the boost goes. It kind of depends. But if you can't really, this kind of screws it up. But if you could stand right at the edge here and sort of, how high are you going to be up? Could you look over here? I'm trying to think of what the best angle for it would be. If you could get high enough off and get a steep enough angle, you could probably shoot right through and... I don't know if you can... Can't really wallbang people down here. You could probably do it as they come up the stairwell. If they're going to be in this range. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Semler was meeting with Cloud9 earlier in the day, but I think he's back home in the center of Stockholm now doing something different, so... I'm not exactly sure what he's up to, but some important meeting. Yeah. I don't know. I actually would like to put together a team, not to play in a DreamHack or anything like that, just to play like fun random matches with it if ever we have time for it. Because it could be kind of fun. Still no word from Neo, apparently. Oh, so while we're waiting, actually, if you don't mind, guys, if you want to help us out, go to facebook.com/Caseking Gaming. Again, just like the Facebook page, it'll help us out. It's our sponsor for this tournament, and without them, it wouldn't be possible. So yeah, if you want to pay them back a little bit, please go and do that. Really appreciate that. And then in the meantime, I'll try and get some info on what's going on. Team on fire. I don't know. I don't know if we would have like a pro team. That's a bit of a big commitment. I'm trying to read this German text. Is this something about we know colors? Is that it? And it's a fashion house, and I don't know what the last word is. My German is so rusty. I should really brush up on it. I took German for like 6 years. 7 years almost, I think. Taz is saying apparently the internet is still down. Maybe they're going to have to end up with a stand-in, which, I mean, London Conspiracy already have, so maybe there would almost be like some sort of, decency going on there, like a little bit of equality. Bring in Michu if you can, or Minais. Minais was actually really, really nice. Met him at DreamHack, sorry, not DreamHack, at Frankback Masters. Taz. Yes, that's the way to go about it, Taz. Semler took Semphis home for an important meeting? I don't know about that. I don't want to. I actually called Semler when he was at with Cloud9, and Jordan said that he would have my baby. So I don't know. There are just some strange things going on at that Cloud9 boot camp. What are they saying? Taz already saying it's a pleasure to meet you. We're never going to come back into it. Yeah, Pashalicious saying Ensa should be AWPing. Yeah, I agree. Ensa, last time I saw him AWPing anyway, was really, really good. It's like a couple of people where it's really annoying that they don't get to play the pro level, and Ensa's definitely one of them. Another one for me would be Aslak from the Finnish scene. Very good player as well, but apparently not really willing to stick around too much. What? Alright. Halo 4 confirmed? Haven't they already announced Halo? I don't know. I don't keep up. But I did watch the latest World of Warcraft trailer, which actually looked really cool. But I decided it wasn't for me. I already wasted enough of my life playing World of Warcraft, so never again. Never again. I'm trying to check Skype in the meantime, guys. That's why I'm also a little bit, you know, not too consistent. Because normally, Semler will be talking and I would be checking Skype or the other way around. But since I'm here alone, I just got to try and make sure that I understand that, you know, what's actually going on here. Where did the train go? Oh, there's the train. I'm going to play a dangerous game. The train and I. Oh, we're not. Alright, let me just check Skype really quick, guys. Still no answer from anyone on Virtus.Pro about what's going on. Alright, I think we have a stand-in that might surprise everybody. So we'll see. I'm not going to reveal anything yet, because I'm not 100% sure, but maybe we'll have a stand-in here can help out Virtus.Pro, because apparently Neo's internet is so far gone, it's just never coming back. So again, I do apologize. Train spotting. Yes, very clever. If you're flying as a stand-in. Well, one always hopes, right? Even if nothing else, just being if you're flying on the cast, which we might do in the future if we get a chance to. There's the train. I always wonder if this train could somehow have an impact on the game. Like, is the noise loud enough that if you were trying to find somebody, you know, what if you push right as the train goes through? Will you gain an advantage? Can the CTs not hear? I don't think that's going to happen, but you have to try, right? Rain trolling a little bit. And apparently it will be... they're looking to get Olofmeister as a stand-in currently. Start money has been set, and I think that means we're good to go. So I think Olofmeister is going to be the stand-in. I'm sure his Polish is amazing anyway, so we're going to be good. The only Polish word that I know I can't say on stream, because then bad things will happen. So I'll just avoid it. Yes, don't stick your hand in the lawnmower. That's probably true. Try not to do that. Although this particular lawnmower does not have a blade or anything, so you could probably do that anyway. I am losing my mind slowly. Yes, Olofmeister is here. Alright. Good game, guys, so far. I'm glad everyone knew what that word was in Polish without me even having to say it. Brilliant. Apparently it could mean any one of 100 different things. Guys, can we use one more stand-in? Yeah, slowly the Virtus.Pro team is going to be replaced by Fnatic, and London Conspiracy are going to be more and more upset. So, wait, what? They weren't even kidding by Ali. Alright, apparently he's coming right back. I don't actually think it's a big advantage having Olofmeister in here, because obviously some of the strats they might want to, use, or just making the calls quickly. Could be a little bit upsetting. But I do wish horribly that I was on the TeamSpeak now with them, because it'd probably be really funny listening to them play together. You can definitely see that happening. This is the perfect game for me to be solo casting, isn't it? It's almost like it was planned out. There should be more gimmicks on this map. More Easter eggs. If I ever created a map, I'd create tons of weird Easter eggs for people to find when they were flying around with a camera. Maybe like, like in Inferno, they have the dog. There could be something else trapped in here. Not an animal or anything like that. Just anything, really. An alligator or something, maybe. Nobody likes those. Still waiting. Please, Bayali, come back. We need you. Alright, they are live now, so in about 60 seconds we'll be live here as well. Alright. So apparently Bayali also had an issue, and he'll be coming back now. 10 times IP? I don't know what that means. You can't DDoS Bayali's internet too strong? Okay. I'm gonna stop reading out the chat, because it's obviously not gonna be working out at all. Oh my god. What are you guys suggesting? Someone said there should be children in here? That's just wrong. That's horrible. Don't say that. Oh yeah, that's weird. There's like a club up here. Have you guys noticed? It sort of plays music like you're in the first Blade movie. I hope you guys can tell. Just waiting for Wesley Snipes to show up and, I don't know, saw people to bits with his blade. Now, good luck, have fun has been called. If any more people disconnect, I will actually lose my mind, because this has already been a lot of minutes talking about absolutely nothing. I hope nobody ever watches this VOD, because it'll be weird and strange all at the same time. Let's get back into the game. The current score is 3-0. Top fragging, not that impressively, is Rain with 4-0-1, but still better than Taz and, well, Olofmeister just joined, so not really his fault, but Taz at 0 kills over here, and Olofmeister as the stand-in instead of Neo, who got, removed from the game by some wonderful person. No AWP is currently picked up on the CT side, but Polly does have one, and as someone else pointed out, well, they could have just as well been Enter AWPing on this side, and I agree with that. Well, Polly looking the wrong way. Oh no, that's just tragic for London Conspiracy, but a really good return kill here from Rain. Takes no damage and drops Taz. So overall, probably worth it here for LC. Olofmeister deciding he doesn't want to play with anyone else and is just waiting in here. Enter picks up the AWP and takes down Snags, and Pasha has actually moved up quite far, but it's going to be up to Olofmeister. Taking down Rain first, almost dropping Enter. And I think as Pasha makes it up behind here, this is going to be really bad for London Conspiracy. Bayali and Olof just have to stay put in this bomb site, and eventually the bomb is going to be trapped behind the, well, all the way in T-spawn, almost like a Pasha here. Just waiting. Enter is about to meet his end, and that's the bomb dropped as well. 30 seconds left. Rubino. And it's going to be a smoke as well. This is so cheeky from Pasha. He's going to take down Rubino, and that pretty much wins the round. Nothing that Skirk can do all over. Well, he's all the way across the map here. Best he can do is get a bunch of exit kills, but even that's not going to be too easy. He's kind of trapped in here, and Bayada will take him down. So, nicely handled around from Virtus.Pro. London Conspiracy trying to play it safely, but they just lost a couple of entries there, and that made the difference. We're going into the 5th round.
Virtus.Pro buying what they lost, was only 2 rifles, and London Conspiracy. Weird distribution of money means actually they're going to even out on some of their players, so 2 of them sort of even out. Rain also evening out a little bit. Rubino and Polly just don't really have enough for it. Obviously, one of them had an AWP, so that's going to be pretty expensive. We'll see if they can make some sort of impact in this round just by having these 2 AKs. Not unreasonable to assume that they could, especially if they go and fight Pasha over here, and especially if they catch him falling back like this, but they're going to be just about a second late. Ah, the timing is almost unreal. Bialy is also over here by the restrooms. They get a kill on either one. That's going to be a big opening here. Bialy look at the wrong way. He's going to go down to Rain. And now Pasha is boxed in. Look at it. They're all around him. He's going to pick up the first kill there. Goes for a little bit more. That's a quick double. Enza goes down. But he won't get the third one. Caught reloading. Olofmeister has spotted out Rain, but he's going to be going down. That's a nice kill from Rain. Leaving now London Conspiracy in a really good spot. Tans has got a Molotov, so if he hears the bomb plant, I actually kind of hope he's going to wait. Snacks is not even sure if it's going to be a B push. They really have no idea what's going on here, Virtus.Pro. Completely disjointed defense coming out from them here at the end. Snacks, I don't know. Maybe steal the Molotov and run away. Look for some exit kills. Just don't get blown up by the bomb again. But that's pretty much it. Not much chance for a retake here. It's a triple kill on Rain currently. Doing a fine job. So not really too much to say about that round. It was, a lot of that round is down to timing, essentially. If Bialy gets the kill on Rain as he's waiting over here, if somehow he spots Rain walking in this way, it pretty works out just fine for VP, because he gets the kill and then they fall back and they played safely and they're all good. But because Bialy kind of, walked out here and Rain just got the timing out coming in, that left Pasha alone, and he was at that point completely boxed in. The fact that he got 2 kills was even amazing. He could have gone down way earlier, and London Conspiracy would have had an even easier round. So, just a bit of a problem with the timing, and also the fact that they weren't grouped up. Some teams we see, they hold both people on this side and no one over here. Or, if they have someone over here, it's someone with an AWP. But, generally, Virtus.Pro playing pretty spread out at the moment. It could come back to haunt them if they keep it up. Especially if they lose the entries. Skirk. Definitely aware that VP like playing in this area. Olofmeister boosted up. This is some really cheeky play. You have to have Swedish players in the server to play like this. And Olofmeister, he actually jumps the gun a little bit. That is a nice idea, though. I want to see that again. Why am I not surprised that it's only when Olof joins that we get to see ridiculous boosts? Looking on over into the middle of the map. Because these windows down there, you actually can see all the way through them. And throw grenades and everything else, these windows right here. So, pretty cool stuff. Up at the bomb site, it's going to be Pasha waiting. And there should be a bunch of people coming in. Pasha, got to be a little bit careful. This is a grenadable spot. But so far, no Molotovs, just a couple of HG grenades. Smoke goes off, and he's trying to hold close up to it. Only 30 seconds left here for London Conspiracy, and they are definitely going to end up going for it, because otherwise they're just going to run out of time entirely. Grenades rain on through. No one dying yet. Finally, it's Polly going down. 20 seconds. London Conspiracy, they need to move a lot faster than this here. Pasha gets a kill in return as well. He's going to go down, and they actually lose the bomb side anyway. Rubino, Rain... and that's pretty much it. Somehow they make it work. I think Enzo even picked up a kill in the meantime. Snags and Taz. This time at least they're both at the bomb site. But they need some good return kills here. Rubino going to take the headshot. And there's down to Snags. That's not really sure he can actually fight his way out of this one. Try as he might. It's probably going to be a little bit too much to handle. Gets the first kill. And they just have to hide in the back. And there is not a lot he can do. Goes for it. Tries to pick up something else. He gets the headshot, but there's no more time. He gets all the kills and still can't win the round. It's very depressing. And Snags, well, he's going to end up going down. It's a really nice attempt. That actually leaves London Conspiracy in a fantastic situation. They are at 5-1 and in a position to, or they can almost just relax at this point. Even if they lose all the remaining rounds, they're going to be in a great spot. And they've also forced the eco on Virtus.Pro. So things are looking really good. Rain, still doing well. He was top fracking earlier, and he still is. 9 kills this time around. Grenade down in underpass, actually going to take down Snacks. So they saw this coming. It's the 3 people down here. And obviously one of them ate a bunch of grenade damage. Rain gonna peek in. Another headshot goes for Bialy. Not afraid to take the fight down here. And maybe he should have been, because he ends up going down. Pasha. Oh my lord, he somehow landed that second headshot too. I have no idea how he did that so quickly. But the big issue is this bomb up here. Generally speaking, you want to put down that bomb somewhere. And not in the playground, because that's just cruel. You need to bomb the truck or the bridge over at the B-bomb site. Ends up picking it up and trying to make his way back. Polly has the AWP. And Bialy's holding the center. Pasha trying to fall back. Again, Virtus.Pro are not... They're not close to each other. Not close enough that they could sort of help each other out. Bialy, not afraid to go for the fight. Oh, and Pasha's made his way back to the B-bomb side. That's actually really great, because that's exactly where Ensa's going. This could all backfire horribly for London Conspiracy. Polly walking in. And look at Pasha. He's so sneaky. He just wants them to come in here. If they don't check and he just gets up and kills the bomb planter, that's going to be horrendous for them. Pasha walking out. It's the third kill with the C's set. And Ensa gets the bomb down. No more bullets left, but the AWP here. Not going to get the kill. And Bialy, has he seriously been disconnected? That has to be a joke. Taz is laughing. Ensa probably going to get this round off of this. Oh no. Triple kill for Ensa. I don't know what to really say, but I'm guessing we're going to probably have a pause here. Oh man. I don't know. That's kind of heartbreaking, really. I don't know what to say about that. That was like a game-breaking DDoS moment or disconnect moment or whatever it is. Because obviously, Ensa would have been dead. One bullet through the smoke would have killed him, and there's no way that wouldn't have happened. So it's a great round from Pasha. I mean, 3 kills with the C set, almost a 4th one. Just doing fantastic work, but man, what can we do? Just wait. See what's going on. Can always enjoy the train. Sort of almost mocking the fact that the train map is no longer in the map pool. Alright, let me check Skype, everyone, and see that I'm up to date with what's going on here. But in the meantime, obviously, it's not a lot we can do until Bialy gets back onto the server. Yeah. And actually, tragically, because of the new Twitch VOD system, it means if I start playing music or anything else just to pass away the time here, or the whole VOD is basically going to get muted. So that's not an option either. So I have to hang around, see what goes on. Look for new spots on the map. Why not? No. No word from any admins yet. Alright, I think we're live again. So, with a little bit of luck, Bialy's going to be right back. And we wasn't wasted too much time. There we go. Bialy back on the server. Good job, Virtus.Pro. Keeping the game alive. We're only sort of halfway through the first half, so it's too early for us to start losing players. Need to stay alive a little bit longer. Alright, resumed is the game. So again, if you're just joining us, we're off to a bit of a strange start this evening as Semler's currently stuck in a meeting. I'm doing the solo casting. We're having a bunch of DDoSing going on. First it was PRB, so Ensa standing in. Then it was Neo, so all of Meister standing in. That Ali got hit. It's all over the place, and we can't seem to stop it. Virtus.Pro probably should have won that last round, but they could force it up this time anyway. It was an eco round for them last time around, and they almost had Pasha just carry them to victory. Are they going to go for this boost again? Please, please, Rain. Oh no, Rain, are you really going to do this? He is. Shoots Taz right through. Virtus.Pro trying to do a repeat performance there, and it doesn't work out so well. That's heartless, man. Pasha coming out of the smoke. He's looking the wrong way. He's going to go down as well, but at least Bialy got a return kill. Still a very bad position here from Virtus.Pro, as it is a 3-on-4. And they are getting some rotation in over towards the bomb site here. Bialy and Snags, they might be able to hold it down, in fact, if they can just get a good entry frag. But Skirk is up there on the wall. Bialy wanting to take a fight. Gotta be careful. That boost is really effective. It's going to be a bit of an awkward position here for the VP team. They do have a defuse kit on Snags, so that's good news. Bialy's going to go down. It's a nice entry from Skirk running into the bomb site, and they're just checking everywhere. That one smoke actually covers everything quite nicely towards the connector area, leaving Olofmeister and Snags alone. There's just not a lot they can do here. That flashbang actually landed right in Olof's face. Maximum flash time. Snags taking a headshot on Rubino. They need to find Rain anyway here before they can actually get in, but there's a overlapping fields of fire going into the bomb site. It's just not fun at all. And Rain gets a kill. Olofmeister is going to run away. That's pretty much the only thing he can do anyway. And they're going to try and chase him. Alright, Rain hungry for it. He's going to be a second faster here. Goes for the spray early on. He's going to die to the bomb here, Rain, without a doubt. So, not much of a chance. And Olofmeister, he is going to make his escape. Just barely. Not a good situation anyway. No money. And Virtus.Pro, I mean, could almost argue at this point they should just force it up anyway, because can't afford to lose this many rounds. Alright, 1 second, guys. And let's try and see if I can just figure something out here. There we go. Going into the 9th round. They did buy armor and scout here on Pasha. I think he just had money basically to equalize it. It's a decent idea. Again, whatever they can get at this point is pretty much good. Snags, 5-7 is going to overpower Rain, and that's going to be an AK already gone here. Skirk trying to find him, but Snags is far away already. Wanting to jump over and look in, but not going to catch anybody. And Bialy and Pasha both up here. It's a good shot from Bialy, and it's Pasha helping out just a little bit. So this round is actually working out rather well for VP. Until Snags gives away that rifle, and Enza takes down Pasha. It was looking so good. Bialy's going to drop. Virtus.Pro could have definitely played that one a lot safer than they did. Taz is going to have to come in here and be the hero. Does a lot of damage to Skirk. And takes him down eventually. Enza is next in line. And 1 or 2 bullets here is going to be enough, but he has no idea where Enza is, and he's obviously worried that he's being stabbed in the back, or that the bomb is going to go down to the B bomb site. And Enza is actually going to go and find him. What on earth is going on right here? Taz. Such a dangerous game, this one. Eventually, Enza has to go and put the bomb down. And until then, it's pretty much all about timing. As Taz is walking up, Enza checking all of the bomb site. He's worried about where Taz is too. He's going to fake it out once here. No, he's just going to go straight for it. In the very last second, it's going to go down. And Enza spots out Taz, down to 19 health. Taz has to get this round. This is so important. He's already got the double kill. One more grenade flying out, and Enza goes down. Nicely handled from Taz. Without the kit, he's still going to have time here to go for the defuse. That will be 7-2. Virtus.Pro finally getting a second round on the board. Now let me see if I can make this work. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, welcome to the show, Natu.
Cheers, man. What's up?
We've been having a great evening already, as you could maybe tell.
Yeah, I've noticed. I just tuned in and saw. I was actually like, I came to check in, like how far into this match you are, and then I saw it was like 4 rounds in. I was like, oh well.
Standard online Counter-Strike, right?
Seems to be.
Well, let me know once you're on the server, and if you want to join up, then we really appreciate that, of course. It's nice to have someone to talk to who's not myself, because, you know, that gets a little bit tiring at some point. So good opening from London Conspiracy in this round, in spite of the fact that they didn't have full weaponry. Olofmeister's going to get a good return. Bialy waiting down here for Rain to peek on out. He's going to be able to take down the Norwegian player. And over at the L-bend, Taz finds Skirk, which leaves Rubino and Enza. 2-on-3. And, I don't know. I mean, right now the scoreline is 2-7. Now, how does 3D Max feel about this map in terms of balance?
It's pretty heavily CT-sided. So getting 7 rounds already. London Conspiracy is looking pretty strong, to be honest with you. So usually it's around, I think 5 is already a pretty good amount of rounds as T. So getting 7, that's, you know, stretching it.
Virtus.Pro at least are starting to connect a little bit, but it's a nice shot from Rubino, and he knows exactly where Taz is coming from because he took down his teammate. Unfortunately, the bomb is trapped somewhere in the middle, so he's going to have to take this fight a little bit early on so he can get this bomb back. And he's going to get it. That's a chance for a bomb plant at least. Is he going to run for B? Wow, that's a pretty bold move.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's a good play though. And Taz doesn't seem to notice that though, so...
No, he's not sure if... He heard the sound running, but he's not sure if he's actually up in the A bomb side. Now he's finally going to realize, and Rubino has so much time to position himself. Taz going to take the same route that Rubino took, but he's in such a good position right here. Taz down in the water. Rubino tries for the spray and somehow doesn't connect. What?
Yeah, well, that sort of came down to Rubino not hitting his shots. I mean, he had the perfect positioning. He did the perfect play until that moment, pretty much. But just couldn't connect with the shots.
That's a real shame. Well, that's going to be finally a 3rd round here. So, I mean, essentially what this boils down to, and what you were saying as well, is that even if this finishes 8-7, London Conspiracy still had a pretty good shot at doing this. Do you guys practice much against London Conspiracy in sort of online scrims?
Every now and then. I mean, they're a bit of an odd team where, like, they have a lot of scheduling problems with their players. I think they have, like, a couple of guys who do, like, a evening job and stuff like that, so that's harming a lot of their practicing. So we don't really get to play them that much, but every now and then.
Well, whatever practice they've been lacking, it's certainly working out right now for them anyway. That was just like a YOLO run and gun into the B bomb site counter-strat coming out, and it seems to have worked quite well. Now Virtus.Pro are on the wrong side of the smokes, and I'm not even sure if they can fight to retake this. Got so little. Olofmeister trying his best, but he's also going to go down, and they don't have money to rebuy these rifles if they lose them. Yeah.
I mean, the problem with this map right now, I think, is that the A-bomb site, the choke point is so slim that it's like, it's so easy as CT to play down the clock with smokes and molotovs and stuff. So a lot of teams, you see a lot of stuff going towards B-bomb site.
Yeah, it feels like it's just much easier to take it. I mean, they even adjusted the bomb site, obviously, at the A-bomb site, where they removed that tiny room right next to it, and obviously that room made it even more impossible, but it still seems to be very strong.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot easier for the CTs, because the choke point is like, it's pretty much just one place, similar to Inferno B, where it's just like, pretty much just one way to go into the site, and then you can just smoke it off, and delay terrorists as much as possible with the smokes. So taking A bomb site is really hard. So a lot of teams, you see a lot of B plays.
Oh my god, you're kidding me. Rain got shot down to 10 health and then somehow managed to just connect through the smoke. Obviously completely random spray, but it worked out somehow, and they've spotted Pasha over here who has a shotgun. Gonna walk into one grenade, he just wants to get away at this point. And it kind of feels like Virtus.Pro almost never showed up on this map, and I mean, even when Neo was here, they were still struggling against London Conspiracy.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's Olofmeister's playing. I didn't even notice.
It is the Olofmeister. So I mean, it's cool that he wanted to come in here and try and help out VP, but currently it's not working so well for them.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure how strong his Polish is.
I was wondering about that too. Do you know many Polish words?
Well, I know everyone's favorite one, right?
Yes.
Kurwa. But that's about it. That's my Polish.
That's the one that I know as well.
Yeah. I think most of the Counter-Strike world knows Kurwa nowadays.
Rain trying to bring it back at the end here. He did get the double kill, but that's about it. So yes, maybe we should bring in the VP guys later, at some point, and have them teach us some more Polish. Why not?
Definitely.
I'm sure there are other phrases that are worth knowing.
I'm pretty sure there is.
Now the chat's just exploding with people saying Kurwa. Alright. It's the 13th round, and VP, I don't know. They're not doing too hot. They haven't really been able to afford many orbs or anything. I mean, it seems like usually the VP defense is, Pasha is in this position where he would normally have an AWP or an auto sniper, but for most rounds he hasn't had one, and that's probably affected their style a little bit too.
Yeah, I mean, this is the type of map for CTs where you can really pick a T side apart with the ops. You can pick B, you can pick on the long way to A, you can pick the middle, you can pretty much pick everywhere with an op. So if you play smartly with an op, you can even double op on this map. So I mean, ops are really good on CT this map.
Oh, Taz getting overrun here. Snacks and actually Pasha coming in to help out, so that's pretty good. They could have lost a lot more then. It's going to be down to Rain. 1-on-3 goes down, and it will be 8-5 here. I mean, London Conspiracy actually, I think on Inferno, when they were really good on Inferno, they did a lot of their work on the terrorist side. So, I mean, I guess it isn't necessarily true that they have to be strong on CT as well. It could be Virtus.Pro are going to have a chance, even with these 8 rounds on the board here for LC.
Sure, I mean, there's always a chance, but, I mean, see, it would feel a bit unlikely, you know. I don't think the odds are on the VP side, considering they're playing with a standard as well. But, I mean, I've seen things more radical happen than VP coming back from this kind of a deficit.
Yeah, we've seen crazier comebacks. It would be pretty cool if they could manage to make it work. They kind of need to at this point, because, I mean, they're not going to be out if they do, but they're going to be in the losers match anyway. Olafmeister goes down. Nice flashbang through there, and Snacks will take down Polly. So, pretty aggressive moves coming out here from VP, and that seems to be working for them really well. Yeah,
you know, I really do fancy that type of play as well. It is part of the meta of Counter-Strike nowadays, to play aggressively. And you can be really smart with it as well. It doesn't mean you're just going full YOLO somewhere. You do it together as a team. Pulp flashes go in, things like that. They really work well.
Yeah, Virtus.Pro, I mean, their style has always been like that, it feels like. Even before all the movement changes and stuff like that. Snags smartly waiting here, and he spotted out Rain, so they know exactly what's going on. Rain, gonna be all alone here, 1-on-3. Looks for Snags, but is not gonna win that battle. So nice triple kill from Snags in this round. Very patient play coming out from him, not really risking anything. That's gonna put us into the 15th round, where London Conspiracy really don't have a lot. 1 AK and I think pistols and everyone else here.
Yeah, let's see if we see another YOLO B here. I think it's in the books. I have a feeling.
It could be. They certainly have the grenades for it. A lot of flashbangs too, and they're all running in one long train, so maybe you're right. Are they going to throw the flashes over? A couple of them there, just trying to see if they can catch them off guard, and you can see the train going into the bomb site. So you're right. It's all YOLO here for the Norwegian team. Snacks waiting up at the edge of the smoke, and Olafmeister and Taz is going to pick up kills left and right, and the YOLO has come to an end.
Short-lived YOLO.
You know, I guess that's why they call it, you know, the YOLO, right?
Yeah, but it works though. A lot of the times, it's one of those things where you can really surprise the CTs if you do it properly. I think they should have done it more as a split though. They should have had people going towards the left side to the short. We call it in Finnish anyway.
Yeah.
Towards B to the left, and then maybe 2 guys going straight forward. But you know, they just full YOLO beat.
Yeah. No. Not too elaborate strat coming out here. London Conspiracy, look at that. They start off with 4 people directly on B more or less, and then only enter out here spotting by the restrooms, and he's trying to get back, but he might not be able to. He's getting overrun, and he goes down. And now look at the panic on LC as they will bring Scope back pretty quick here as well, but definitely a dangerous strat for them. Look at the overrun. Virtus.Pro, they just charge into the bomb site. Rubino's going to run right into Olafmeister, who's the stand-in here, and he's going to drop the bomb. So actually, that's a bit of a problem. But Rubino's still alone, 1-on-3, looking for another headshot on somebody. He's dropping low, and he's going to go down. Taz with the triple. Interesting strat from LC.
Yeah, I wanted to touch that. I mean, a lot of teams actually do opt to have 3 or more people, even 4 people at B in the beginning of the round, because a lot of teams actually didn't tend to go B in this round. So, you know, that's not thing surprising. The problem was that Enza just got killed way too early on. He played it a bit too carelessly up front in mid. I think he should have played with a positioning where he could have been able to fall back, but unfortunately he got wrecked, and yeah, that sort of fell apart for them. But yeah, we got a game in our hands now. We'd be getting that pistol.
We definitely do. Enza's going to get caught again here. Rubino does have a scout, and it's a team kill coming in. And also, Enza going down. That's pretty confusing. Look at who's coming up from behind, though. Skirk trying to do a little bit of damage on Pasha. Feels like maybe VP just want to try and boost up, or sort of speed up behind this, but they gotta be careful they don't run into the C-set 75 on Rain. He's down to 20 health, though, and still coming up from behind. Polly picks up 1 kill, gets a second one, too. 3 bullets left, and he can find his next kill. Snags gets shot in the feet. I think Rubino tagged him with the scout then.
Yep, he did.
Oh, no. And Polly playing a dangerous game against Taz here. Taz kind of feels like someone might be close, but again, it's down to timing for both players. And Polly has the upper hand. That drops the bomb as well. Snags, what can he really do at this point?
I mean, you know, I would probably say he should just take that site and try to get that first kill and then make it into a one-on-one.
He's going to just full hold down the plant. So at least he gets the money for his team here. It'd be disastrous for EP if they lost this round. They're just trying to get back in the game. And he's going to have to try and reload. And that's exactly when they push. Polly with a quad kill. It's a nicely handled round from London Conspiracy.
Yeah, I mean, they got Virtus.Pro really surrounded, basically, to that middle area. And VP actually had the outnumbered. Like, I think they had like 4 people alive against like 2, and then suddenly they got demolished into a 2-on-2, and then it was anybody's game at that point. And then, yep, London Conspiracy kept the momentum in that situation, closed it out.
Not cool at all. Now, they actually go for a buy-up. Do you think that's a good idea from VP's point of view? I mean, it's only 8-9. Do you think they should have waited with this kind of force up to later on?
I think they're feeling a bit of YOLO right now. I know. Yeah, I mean, it would have made sense for them to say that they're doing a bit of a Cloud9 play where you just keep buying and buying, and then you buy and then you buy and you never eco.
What you're saying is that the YOLO is simply contagious here?
It's possible.
It's spread from London Conspiracy all the way over to Virtus.Pro.
Yeah, no, I meant Cloud9. They're the type of team. They always buy, like, keep buying.
You're right.
Forever.
They do actually, and sometimes it even works out for them, but still a bit scary because we also see what happens when that doesn't work. Like I would say LDLC are a good example. Sometimes doesn't always work out the best. This round from Virtus.Pro, though, actually great entrance into the bomb site here. Snags looking for somebody up there, tries to click away, but not going to connect with Rubino. And Rain wants to flash himself through, but Snags is easily going to pick up the kill, and the rest are just going to walk out. No, actually, Enza's going to recommit to it. They really want to try and retake it a 2-on-4, and Pasha's just going to deny that. And it seemed like Enza wanted to retake, and Rubino wanted to stay up on the high ground and not really do much.
Yeah, they weren't really playing that well together at all. They felt like they were just playing individually all the way through. Great play from MVP. I mean, this is the thing about Counter-Strike nowadays. With 2 AKs and like 3 CZs, you could do miracles, and that's what just happened. They took over B. And made it work out. It was a bit of a sloppy play from London Conspiracy on the retake, obviously, as well. So there's always, 2 sides to the story. But still, great play from Virtus. Coming back again into it.
The YOLO has been justified here. It's been confirmed that actually works. So we shall see. And London Conspiracy, on the other hand, they tried for the B stack in the pistol round. Now we're a little bit later on, and this time they try and stack up almost everybody over by the restrooms here. Catching maybe Virtus.Pro off guard. Polly's up close, and Taz is going to take him down. Enza coming up next in line. He gets the headshot in, but can't find the kill. Rubino here has to come up with a bit of a miracle play. He gets one, and he's going to be going down. Z-set running on Olofmeister. And it's going to be just Rain left here. So nicely, I mean, Virtus.Pro now going to take the round lead.
Yeah, but it seemed a bit scary for them for a sec there, because they had a 3-man stack in that mid area, so it could have turned around again, but, just the timings were not there for London Conspiracy, so VP able to get the kills, close it out, 10-9.
Yeah, 10-9. And one of the problems that we sort of touched upon in the first half was London Conspiracy's, Virtus.Pro's inability to actually pick up AWPs or auto snipers or anything, because they just didn't have the economy for it. And it feels like almost the same is now happening in the second half here.
Yeah, that's the problem. You get into this wrong type of economical spiral that they are beginning to get themselves into, and that's what happens when you keep force buying and things like that. I mean, you just can't afford the ops Not an op with an armor anyway, or nades.
Yeah, and they do have people who can use them as well. Polly or Enz or any number of players, so it's a bit of a shame. Rubino, the timing is almost unreal. He's actually going to catch Pasha here and ends up making it out with the AK, but could have caught Olofmeister too. So yeah, steals an AK and runs away. He has the armor as well. If he can put it in the right spot, and he's actually quickly going to be going down to B. If he's up in the sniper spot, he can definitely pick up some kills. Polly, already spotting a couple of people. Where is Rubino? Yeah, he's down here on the low ground now, looking for a kill, but he's going to get picked off rather quickly this time around. And that's a great entrance from Virtus.Pro. Grenade follow-up, and they just make it work anyway here. No problem at all.
Yeah. I was going to say, right before that all happened, that the problem with VP and playing with a stand-in is that they don't really have much to rely on strat-wise, so they got to make intuitive calls and just basically play very simply. But, I mean, hitting their shots right now is going to be key for VP.
Yeah, how much? I mean, we always bring this up as like a point. You know, they're lacking a player, so they can't do their full strats. Sort of, you know, as a newbie coming to the game, why can't you just have? Why can't the other 4 people just do stats and have the one guy sort of play on his own? Yeah,
you could do that sort of, yeah. But I mean, also depends on what kind of role the player that is missing does. I mean, if he has a super vital role when it comes to throwing certain smokes and stuff like that, it's going to be a problem. But I mean, you know, potentially they could have some things they can do with the 4 guys and just tell the 5th guy to go wherever he wants to, according to their own plan. So you could sort of do that, yeah. And I mean, let's say for an example, when we play the national team games, we always try to use that strength where we have 3 players from our team playing in the Finnish national team. So we'll usually use our basic things, or like have our players playing on certain spots and then let the 2 other guys do the other things. So that helps a bit because there's already some chemistry going on there.
Yeah, that makes sense. Sort of a team within the team. That maybe that could work. So depending on who's missing here, and I mean, Neo missing is actually it must be kind of a big deal. Then I'm pretty sure Neo does a lot of work like that. So
yeah, you'd imagine.
Yeah, exactly. Good kills coming in early on from London Conspiracy. I like the fact that Snacks tried to walk into the smoke at B. It almost worked out. He almost got the timing out. Snacks is scarily good at playing in these smokes. I have no idea how he does it, but he almost made it work this time, but not quite. Polly charging in. That's the bomb down as well, and now only 2 people left for the Polish team, and Pasha's going to be alone. So pretty solid defense coming out here from London Conspiracy in this round. Yeah. Not a lot that VP could do.
Yeah, now they got the op as well, and just another good example on how hard it is to actually hit that A site.
Pasha trying grenade follow-up here. Skirk, no, he lives. Somehow it's just a little bit too far. Seemed like that should have taken him down. It is basically a 3-way crossfire walking into it. I really feel like this bomb site is kind of crazy because it has so many angles because of this one container in the middle. Because you can kind of peek on either side of the container, so the container isn't just it doesn't add just one more angle, it actually adds 2 more angles you can look from.
Yeah. It adds the shenanigans factor into it.
Yeah.
You could just run around it.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to predict.
It is.
Now they have Snacks AWPing actually, so not Pasha or Olofmeister if they wanted to, but Snacks the one picking that up. We've seen that more and more from Virtus.Pro. And actually just a lot of teams seem to sort of show a willingness to try out different people AWPing generally.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there's it's a bit of a thing where some people feel like they're having a good streak with the weapon, and then they'll use that to their advantage. Also, it's always good to have multiple people that can pull out the op, because dual op sometimes is just super dominant. So it's good to have more than one guy who's capable of killing people with the op.
Oh, Taz here going to throw Molotov all the way in the back here and actually force Skirk out. So, you know, that's the kind of stuff I want to see more of from VP, because they do actually know a lot of these smokes and Molotovs, but it's the first time we've seen them really try and do that with a Molotov at least. Counterflash is coming out as well, and Skirk is playing right next to this infamous container down here. It looks like the bomb is actually down in sewer, maybe towards the B-bomb site.
Yep. It seems like it's going to be B.
Rain and Rubino are still down here. They haven't moved out, which is actually a pretty good job, but they need to get some kills right now. They're the, well, only 2 people left here. Rubino is going to get the kill. Enza still in the A bomb site, and they lose B 1-on-3. And Pasha doesn't really have to fight this, but he obviously can try if he wants to, and he's going to go for the fight and lose it against Enza, who's now in a pretty much unwinnable 1-on-2 here.
Yeah, I mean, London Conspiracy didn't even buy the fake. There were no rotations made, but still, the positionings of the player CTs on B bomb site were just a bit confusing, where they weren't really being able to help each other out. Instead, they got picked apart one by one. So, I mean, it could have easily been London Conspiracy's round if they had different type of position on B, basically. Yeah, very simple.
They were both holding, down in
similar angles.
Yeah, very similar angles, and they weren't using the fact that obviously going into the B bomb site, there's either a choke for the pipe, or there's the L bend, or going into the sewer area. Both of these are pretty narrow chokes. Yep. But they kind of ended up fighting Virtus.Pro once Virtus.Pro was in and had a lot of room to move around as well. Yeah.
I would suggest that London Conspiracy try something aggressive, and then we have Polly actually pushing up with the op.
He is running, trying to catch, but he already let one person by, and he's going to miss the next flick there. So a bit of a shame. It was a good idea. I mean, again, we've seen that work plenty of times, right?
Yeah, and you should try that as well, especially in this situation where the tide seems to be turning.
Again, London Conspiracy in the B-bomb side, though, holding very far back. Rain is going to spot out one person. Again, it could be a big problem for them here. Virtus.Pro getting in, but good kills coming through by Ali. Still on 100 health. He's got the AK. He's trying to fall back. Pasha goes down. Now it's a 2-on-5. This is a really good hold, and even Virtus.Pro shooting at each other a little bit here. Molotov in the back, not going to catch anyone this time. And things looking really good. So, I mean, I'm not getting it. London Conspiracy, they're having perfect rounds and then really bad rounds.
Yeah, I mean, that round pretty much came down to VP were trying all of Meister going up front with the op, trying to get that opening kill and then just run for it. But he wasn't able to get the pick. Instead, London Conspiracy got those kills, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah, okay, I mean, this time they got into a good position in the B-bomb side where they could have taken some aim duels, but they obviously had nobody coming in from the other side.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they were all pushing one angle.
Yeah, they were trying to do it pretty straightforward. Just, I mean, that could work, but the more defensive positioning of the CTs pretty much countered that strategies for, yeah, basically that's why it didn't work out, because there were no possibilities for an opening for all of Meister.
Orb still on Enza. Almost getting rushed down here with the AK. He's got to be really careful, and that's a great start from all of Meister. It's so scary when you get those kind of openings. And Virtus.Pro are not going to slow down. They're going to speed up instead. Skirk all the way in the back, taking a fight with Taz, gets the first headshot. And it's a stand-in Olofmeister coming in with a double, and it's going to make it a triple in just a matter of seconds. And he's not even going to wait. He's going to go hunting for more. Finally, he gets shut down, but it might be too late here. It's Rubino and Polly left, 2-on-3. Bomb just now going down, but it's going to be a tough retake here. Yeah,
unless VP does something and basically loses it for themselves, this should be very hard for Polly and Rubino to take. And yeah, well, there comes the opening.
There's the opening. I think Pasha thought he could catch him. Ali's going to go down as well. It's down to Snacks versus Polly. 1-on-1. He's going to go for the fake once here. Snacks running in. He's just waiting. And he hears Polly running. Tries to take the jumping shot. Nicely handled from Snacks. Yep. No fear at all. But that was still pretty dangerous.
Yeah, it was. I mean, Pasha, I don't know. Did they try to flash? I'm not sure if they tried to flash into the bank to whoever Rubino was in there. And then get the kill. But that failed anyway. And then made it into a 2-on-2, which became a 1-on-1, and then it was pretty much a coin flip. But yep, well played by Snacks. Really well played.
Yeah, not at all bad. Not at all bad. Well, it's going to be down to London Conspiracy ecoing at this point, which is a pretty bad time to eco when you're 13-11 on this map. But they don't really have a choice. They need to try and see if they can just string a whole bunch of rounds together. Not in this round, but in the next one. Rain is going to take a kill. Actually, Rubino comes up with a shot at the C-set 75, and Pasha taking a long time to kill Enza, but he finally does it. Now Rubino is in a 1-on-2 here. Actually, pretty badly handled from Virtus.Pro, losing that many players in the bomb site. But
yeah. I mean, the CZ is just very powerful. Oh wow, that was one shot. CZ is just a powerful thing. We've seen it before. I think it's come to the point where it's not even surprising.
Oh. No, it isn't surprising. Pasha does save it here. I mean, I think everyone almost agrees that it's too powerful, but
it is.
It hasn't been changed yet.
Yeah, I mean, it used to be, you know, cool to win eco rounds and win force buy rounds, but now it seems like it's just another Sunday when you win a ZZ scout round. That just happens every other game, so it doesn't. It's just lost the glory by now. So I think things need to be done.
Something needs to change.
Yep.
Well, maybe one day it will. Nice aggressive move again here from Skirk, but there are 3 people coming. He's out in the open, and he's going to get just the 1 kill. Could have easily been a double, which is actually a little bit scary. Seemed like that should have been one of those positions where you just basically go down immediately. So I'm actually impressed he did that much damage. But it does alert London Conspiracy to the fact that there's a bunch of people over on that side of the map. I don't think he saw the bomb, though.
Not sure, yeah. Think not.
Virtus.Pro, are they going to try and boost up? They must realize there's an AWP in this bomb site somewhere, because Enz has been pretty consistently picking it up.
He's just not been able to really do a whole lot with it lately. Like that one round before, well, was I think the 13th round, no, the 12th round Virtus.Pro won, was basically down to Enz missing that shot and then getting killed, and then BP taking over the site right after. So he needs to hit these shots.
And there it is. Taz goes down. He's flashed. They're up close. He misses it. And Rubino is going to be kind of low as well. Got to be a little bit careful here. The bomb should be going down from Virtus.Pro, which is good. I mean, they also need the money. So if nothing else, even if they lose this after plant, they still need the money just to stay in the game as long as they can. Smoke goes off. Flashbang 2. Olofmeister has the AWP, so potentially a bit of an advantage if he can just quickly kill somebody. Bayali, out of the corner of his eye, spots out Polly. Olofmeister goes down. 1 on 3. There's no kit currently on London Conspiracy, but they are going to have time anyway for the defuse here, so...
Yeah.
Slightly scary, but LC make it back.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would have taken a miracle for Virtus.Pro to win that round, because they were pretty much surrounded, and I think Olofmeister was pretty low in health as well. So he needed to hit the sick AWP shot, and then Bialy needed to go super mental after that for them to win. But you know, doesn't happen every day.
No, a little bit hard to plan around really. That bomb plant though, I mean, do you think could that give them an extra buy round at some point here?
Yeah, down the road it does. It'll give them extra nades going into the next one, extra cash.
Skirk just playing a dangerous game here. No more bullets, but has the pistol still. Is going to be finding it out with Pasha, who's not really connecting at all, in fact. A little bit of a shame here, because now everyone else is obviously going to be coming for him. It's just a matter of time before he gets found. And he's got one more grenade, one more attempt. Grenade to follow it up. Wow. Nice timing.
Peekaboo.
Oh, well. It's getting close. I mean, if this was Nuke, for instance, I'd say London Conspiracy probably were favorites to win it, because this is still CT-sided. I mean, wouldn't be too surprised if the Norwegians make it back at this point.
No, not at all. I mean, in fact, they should, but it feels like Virtus.Pro is on the driver's seat right now. I don't know. It feels like London Conspiracy has a struggle getting those picks. Instead of it keeps going the other way around.
Yeah, like that opening from Bayali Rubino. They line up for him. He gets the 2 kills in, which might have been enough, and Olofmeister's going to take down 1 kill as well. Goes for a spray here, but Snacks will actually drop him, so still a 1 on 2, and Snacks has almost an infinity of time here to try and find the last 2 kills.
Yeah, but the bomb is down. That's his problem, main problem.
Skirk had the right angle as well, so 14-14. The game is now tied, and London Conspiracy have way more money than VP have. In fact, what do VP do at this point? Do they fight for overtime, or do they just...
Well, I mean, they should. Probably not buy, but they do. I mean, you know, this is really strong, so go for it. But I mean, the rational call would have been to save and then go for the tie and the overtime. But I mean, they're not ones to listen to rational thoughts, I guess.
No, it's the YOLO time again. They Molotov into the bomb site. They're going to run in this time through the secondary route, and they're charging right through. Polly picks up the first kill on Bayali. They're just raining down hell from above here. Grenade follow-up. Pasha might get caught by this. He's going to get grenaded. Instantly gone. And that, well, that actually skips half the round there with a little bit of lag on GoTV. As London Conspiracy make it to 15 rounds. And Virtus.Pro, they can still do some sort of half-buy here. But not quite impressive. Just to point out, guys, as soon as we're done with this this map here, we're going to go straight into Titan versus Mousesports because we've gone a little bit over schedule because of all the DDoSing issues. So we're not going to have much of a break. We're just going to go straight into it. So that's pretty much it. Just fair warning being given. Ensa landing a good shot here. Wasn't one of the rifles he killed, but still pretty good.
Yeah, that's the type of thing you need to do with the up. Get that first pick, and he did just that.
Auto sniper guessing through, and he's just not going to connect. He actually almost like Pasha's timing it, but Rain is going to come in with a good shot, and grenade follow up on Snags does a lot of damage. It feels like, in spite of all the weird stuff that's been going on, London Conspiracy might actually make it out of this game with a victory here.
Yeah, it felt a bit unlikely, but then that one round where, well, whatever round put this into 14-14, right? Just went in London Conspiracy's favor. They really nailed that B rush. Or, I mean, were able to prevent it from happening.
1 on 4 here. Not much of a chance for Taz with 4 health. I mean...
Yeah. He's more likely to win in lottery than winning that round.
Yeah, and it doesn't happen, and neither does the lottery. It's just not meant to be. 16-14. And the victory goes in favor of London Conspiracy. So a bit of a strange game, but I mean, we made it out the other end at least, so that's good news. All right, we're going to be waiting just a tiny bit here, guys, because it'll be a really, really short break. It'll be like 30 seconds or something. So please stay tuned. It's Titan and Mousesports coming up next. Don't go very far. Just have a quick break to get something to drink, and then we'll be right back.